Welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Mario. It is 5 in the morning and I am about to go to the gym, but I promised myself that I'm going to do a podcast or do some type of content creation before I step out of the house. So I really want to talk about something really important, and that's why men in the 30s and 40s struggle with balance and how to fix it. And there's no such thing as fucking balance when you're an ambitious, driven, high performing dude that you want to create shit. You're always going to be unbalanced in some area. For a long time when I started my not only just fitness journey, but my entrepreneur journey, I had to say no to parties, going out, even family events, because I knew I was building something that needed to be fucking not only shown that I can do it because my family didn't believe in me for real that I can go build the business until I actually did it. And no one's supposed to fucking believe you until you actually do shit. And I didn't have any balance at that time. But I just want to get real. That balance is it's just fucking a myth, dude. When you're in your 30s and 40s, you're grinding work, you're handling responsibilities, you're maybe even raising a family. And somewhere in there, you're supposed to take care of your fucking health, your relationships, and your mental well being. Come on. Like, it's a lot. Adulthood is the worst hood that you could be from, right? It's because, like, you grow up and you want to be like this version. I'm like, I can't wait to grow up. I can't wait to grow up. And then you're like, fuck, this is not what I thought about. Because most men either burn out trying to do it all or let one area slip and feel like they're failing and then their mental baggage just weighs on them. So why is balance so damn hard? And more importantly, how can we fix it? Now, what I'm going to talk about today is why men struggle Lyman struggled to find balance in this phase of life. The biggest mistake we make when we're trying to fix it, and then also a new approach of balance that actually fucking works. So let's get into it. Now, here we go. Here's the truth. We've never been taught to balance life. In our 20s, it's all about hustling, improving ourselves, chasing the success. By the time we hit our 30s and 40s, life demands so much more from us. And I mean, there's so much responsibilities. Your career is taken to a new level. Your relationships getting more serious. Your health needs more attention. Maybe even a family's being in the picture now, right? Kids are in the picture. It's just a different fucking life. And I don't have any kids. I have a lot of pet kids. My furry children is right here near my leg right now. And but I just wanted to just say like the problem is that we try to juggle it all without changing our approach. It's like fitness, right? You can't be training like you're fucking 20s, you're fucking 30, bro. You can't go hard every fucking day like you thought you could, right? So what worked in your 20s doesn't work now. Grinding nonstop is unsustainable. Ignoring your health and your emotions catches up to you, bro. And you either get fat as fuck or you spend money stupidly or just in other ways. Like your health just declines in different ways. Now, I share this to you because like I've never been one that's been balanced. I've tried to chase it in the past and like especially with relationships. Like relationships is something that I've never and now I am. I feel like I'm better with it now. But what I'm going to share with you is going to be more simple and it's not even about balance. But I I was just trying to fucking build something, like actually have a business that sustain me that I don't have to go back to a 9 to 5. I don't have to go to the nine these fucking side hustles, these random ass shit. But I had a full-time income in my online fitness business. It took a lot of fucking work. I had to not hang out with people all the time. I had to not go out all the time. And I just also felt like alone, really alone. And that's part of the journey. I understand that. But like human connection is so fucking important that like I wasn't even seeing people. And then I got to a point where like I was like, you know what? When I learned that balance isn't about perfection, it's just about intentional trade-offs. It's just about, the season you're in and realizing where you're at and figuring out what that looked like. Like I wasn't hanging out with nobody, bro, unless they were building a business and trying to really go after. Like I wasn't fucking we ain't hanging out. If you know, if you ain't making me money, if you ain't making money with me, if you ain't helping me making money, like if you ain't motivating me, inspiring me, you're a distraction. That's how I saw it. And now I have such a different view of how I got it. And like what I did, this is the funny thing. What I did to get human interaction is that I just worked at coffee shops just to be around people. Like that was my balance during that fucking time. But here's the thing, the biggest mistake that men try to do when they try to fix balances, they try to like find a percentage and all this shit. Like, oh, 25% at work, 25% of health, 25% of family, 25% self-care. That's unrealistic and leads to failure. Instead, we need to know what area needs priority now. Setting boundaries to protect what matters, adjusting, pivoting, not sacrificing, but making it being flexible and bendy about certain things when your long-term goals. And like I say this about fitness, it's the same thing about it's like think about it about weightlifting. You train every muscle equally every day. You don't do that. You don't. You prioritize certain movements based on your goal. Some weeks you focus on strength, some others your mobility, some others recovery, some others endurance and cardio, all that, right? Life works the same fucking way. Some seasons demand more work, focus, other requires double down on your relationships and your health. But ignoring one area for too long was just gonna fucking cost you. And if you don't manage these priorities, life will force you. You know what I'm saying? So, what actually works? Are you fucking ready? Here it is for all the man who's struggling with fucking balance. There's no such thing of chasing a perfect fucking balance. This is a three-step system that makes it super easy. Your three non-negotiable, the core three. These are the things that you need to be clear about and prioritize, like your sleep, your relationship, your self growth. Like for me, I made it a fucking priority right now to wake up early as fuck before I go to the gym and knock out content. That is my non-negotiable. Do my business work first before I step out the world. Number two, always get some type of movement in. And number three, prioritize my protein intake. Like I have other non-negotiables, but those are like my top three that like I'm talking about in general that I mainly focus on. I have some financial ones that are big too, but like here's the thing, no matter how busy life gets, these things don't get sacrificed. I know my non-negotiables, and that's what helps you center your balance with your energy, not with life, because there's just no such thing of you being fully balanced in life with your relationships and all that shit when you're trying to build something, you know, and really design your weeks. When you design your weeks, like make sure you're fucking intentional on a Sunday before you step in on a Monday, bro. Not your days. Most men over stress about their daily balance, but the balance is built weekly. Instead of asking how do I get fit in every day, how do I balance my week? For example, like okay, hey, you know what? Like for me, I'll give you a perfect example for me. I'm finally feeling my balance with relationships. I was like, you know what? It's not ideal for me to try to talk to friends or family every fucking day. I was like, once a week, I'm gonna try to hang out with family, or I'm gonna at least do a phone call, a video call with them, and not try to chase fucking perfection, just consistency here. You're not trying to be fucking perfect, bro. Be an imperfectionist. You know what I'm saying? And I every Sunday I set up my weeks in those ways so I can somewhat be balanced in my term, my way. You don't find balance, you create balance. And you do that with the non-negotiables. You do that by setting up your week in a way like that, and that's super important. And learn to pivot, not quick. Like people quit too fucking early. Like make a productive pivot when life throws curveballs because they will. Balance isn't about avoiding, it's about adjusting. Oh, that didn't work. You found out what didn't work. Stop holding on to it. Let it fucking go. If work uh demands more from you in the season, adjust it, but don't abandon your fucking health. Just walk. Walk. Just fucking walk. You know what walking does for so many people? I met so many people who live such a long fucking life just because they fucking walk. Some of them even eat caca, bro. They eat nalgas, bro. It's fucking nasty. It's my dog right here in the chill. Oh, my temporary dog. But um, you know, and if family needs more time, be present, but set boundaries at work. Like I don't like to after 6, leave me the fuck alone. I'm not doing any business shit. That is my boundary when it comes to that, you know? And it's so important, like I'm going back to fitness because obviously this is Real Talk with Mario and I'm about functional fitness and men's mental health. So I like to combine the two. Think about mobility work. Your squats feel tight, your shoulders, you can't go overhead too much. Like you don't quit to try to fucking do a squat or a overhead press. Like you just find a way to adjust. You find a better movement, a better flow, you know what I'm saying? Same thing with life. When things thrown off balance, you make a fucking pivot, but you don't stop what fucking matters. That's why you got non-negotiables, bro. That's why. So, um, hopefully you got some value out of this, and you realize it's not about um, finding balance, it's about creating it and what that means to you. And balance isn't about an equal effort, it's about intentional effort. Set your three non-negotiables, then you'll energetically be balanced. Stop stressing over daily balance and focus on the overall week, right? And then learn to make productive pivots instead of quitting like a little bitch when things get hard. Okay, life will always get crazy. You will always be thrown curveballs, bro. You will always just make a pivot. You realize what didn't work. Now get back on it and keep going. Anyways, if this hit home, I hope that you got value out of it. Share it on your story, screenshot, let me share it. Follow me at Real Talk with Mario. Posting this on YouTube if you want to watch this live. And then I just appreciate everyone who, the little fucking views I got on my YouTube right now. I'm building it right now. The little hearings on my pods. I'm just building this thing, and 150 episodes. I'm going all the way in. I think I'm on episode 55, 56. I'm just here to try to get better. You know what I mean? So until next time, stay strong, stay intentional, keep building. Let's get it. I'm gonna hit the gym. Peace.